Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. In now, Charlie Blackmon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Colorado, the right fielder, Charlie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and there's one down now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the pitch. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
One and one to count. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the shortstop, number 11.
Now the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Gurriel is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Blackmon is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Daniel Murphy steps in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Daniel Murphy.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Biggio has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First delivery to him on the way. No score here as we play inning number 2. On he pops it up. Bichette into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now batting, Rendell Grichuk. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Rendell.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The first baseman, Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackmon is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Raimel Tapia. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. And he'll step off and try again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Stepping in, Sam Hilliard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now for Colorado, Tony Walters. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit in the air out to right. Fisher's on his horse. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Batting eighth, the right fielder,
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
batting ninth.
Ready now, Danny Jansen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. Trevor Story steps in now. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. David Price gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
At the plate, David Dahl. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder, David Dahl.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 8 hits in 36 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here's Corey Seager. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that's off the plate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder,
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Turner leads off first with one away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll...
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, no strike.
This is line to left. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
That is it. The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled straight back. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
That is good.
At the plate now, Tim Tebow. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Garrett Hampson would be next. The 3-1. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next up is Max Muncy. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in
the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Will Smith is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And a ball 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Into the box for the Dodgers now, Corey Seager, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Changeup called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Rounded down the third baseline. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies nothing. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the first pitch here from Price. One out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Jeff Hoffman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail here 4-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody.
Ready with
Bellinger.
the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
The 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Story just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1-1.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch.
Arenado.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Count even now at 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove the line drive base hit.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So now to the plate, David Price. Now he squares at the plate, and Price gets the bunt down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-0 ball game.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dahl's in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. No hits to this point. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now Price is 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Smith gathers, and the throw is in time. Desmond is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for Colorado.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-1 home.
1 strike.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 1.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
And that misses, ball 1. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Dom Nunez. Runner goes for second. Grounded up the first baseline. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner.
On the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Josh Fuentes will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from third. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next for Colorado.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Up next for Colorado.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jairo Diaz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Jairo Diaz.
Digging in, Max Muncy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, McKinstry.
Into the box now, Zach McKinstry. Ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl, and they can't run it down. A ball and 2 strikes.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the count will be full. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. The relay to second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
And that misses for ball 1. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. 3 runs already home here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. Dodgers out in front, 10. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches.
Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Betts, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Scott Alexander will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
75, Scott Alexander.
At the plate, Tim Tebow, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 0-2 pitch. Alexander has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. No one out with a runner at second. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So striding in, Garrett Hampson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The catcher, number 3.
Standing in, Dom Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. A ball and no strikes.
Okay. 1-0.
Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Jake McGee takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Jake McGee.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Hit hard, but foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. McGee's ready. Here's the delivery.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Sam Hilliard is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Sam Hilliard.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, David Dahl. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batter, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So 1 run. James Pazos will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To third. Gloved by Arenado. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. A.J. Pollock will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Ground ball, foul down the left side. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Turner trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming. Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McMahon, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now in the box, Tim Tebow. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
So here's Cody Bellinger. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Whoa. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch down the third baseline, but this is foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Tapped out in front of home.
Now batting,
stepping into the box, Will Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Is that... Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
number 1.
First pitch on its way. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. The 1-0. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Striding in, Dom Nunez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Comes set with the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Tony Walters will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and he pops him up. Bet's coming on, but this will land untouched. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Colorado, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
An 11-7 final in this one. Los Angeles posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. David Price gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jeff Hoffman was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
17 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Charlie Blackmon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Betts coming on. But this will land untouched.
First pitch, 7-10.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He hits at a .364 clip. He also has one home run. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Murphy over at second. Dahl at first with no outs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Josh Fuentes.
At the plate, Josh Fuentes. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now a 3. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins. Get on the...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Mookie Betts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Batting 4.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that's through for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Batting 5.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Tony Walters. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Herman Marquez. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Marquez is retired, 2 down now. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Will Smith. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Zach McKinstry. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Alex Wood. Comes set, and the 0-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers 2. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Story begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They're up 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way.
Well, that's off.
Betts is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on it. Into the box, Ian Desmond as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. As he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Peterson is right there, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Herman Marquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on. Digging in, Max Muncy. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Blackman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
First offering on its way. Jock Peterson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Walters is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right field, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A shot down the first baseline. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Betts, and it's gone as they add still another. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Rocky strike for one on the homer by Arenado. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Striding in once again, Zach McKinstry, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First delivery to him on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Chris Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string.
The batter, number 5.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail 5-2. Stripling will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready once again, David Dahl. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now at the plate, Josh Fuentes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Down and away, ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Up 3 down for Colorado. They're still out in front, 5-2. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A., and the deficit remains 5-2. Dylan Floro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
All set for the start of the inning. So coming to the plate, Tony Walters. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. A laser that time, but will wind up with nothing to show for it.
The pitcher, Herman.
So here now's the pitcher, Herman Marquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Muncy over to his left. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackman. First delivery to him on the way. And right into the shift. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So settling in now, Will Smith. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Story picks it up. And that's out number 1.
Now batter, the second baseman.
Digging in now, Zach McKinstry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a pitch on the way. Ah. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Popped up. Murphy in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Scott Alexander will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Nolan Arenado will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this,
it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Murphy, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
At the plate, Josh Fuentes as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Bellinger's got it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's a base hit into center field. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Blake Trinan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Garrett Hampson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Looking to leave him loaded. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. 1 run scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Now another 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Rockies lead it. Brian Shaw will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 29.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, Corey.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Dahl. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Murphy.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's just out.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. David Dahl to the plate now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter,
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Pedro Baez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Josh Fuentes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Baez is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Chopper to short. Story brings it in, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Max Muncy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. high in the air out to center field. Desmond is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Dodgers are down to their final out now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Herman Marquez earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.